Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Phrasal Friday. Build up your phrasal verbs. So today we're going to do the second part of phrasal verbs to do with cars, transport and driving. These ones are going to be a little bit more advanced, but there's some nice ones in there. So anyway, the phrasal verbs are here, highlighted in yellow. So just pause the video, look at the sentence, think of the context, and have a think about what each phrasal verb means. For the first one, if you said, I almost ran over my neighbour's cat, means I almost hit it, but didn't. So to run over means to hit something or someone with your car. Hopefully, you'll never have to use this one. And then for the next one, the road was closed, so we had to turn around and find another route. Means to turn 180 degrees, so you're facing the other direction. Obviously, you can turn a car around, you can turn around yourself. But of course, that's different to the weather was so severe that we turned back. Turn back meaning stop your journey and go back the way you came. Usually to your house. And then could you back up your car so we can leave? Back up another way to say reverse. You might have to do this if you're blocking someone's way, or maybe if you can't turn around, you have to back your car up. And then the police were flagging down cars and asking for documentation means to get vehicles to stop. Two contexts really. Police sometimes flag down cars, but most of the time people flag down taxis like that. I'm sure you've done that in the past. So Jack was maybe driving too fast and completely wrote off his BMW, means to damage a vehicle so badly it can't be repaired. Collocates nicely with completely write off. And as we've seen with other phrasal verbs, you can push the words together to make a noun, a write-off, or again, collocation, a complete write-off. So hopefully you'll never have to use that, but there is another context which is maybe useful, which is to write something or write someone off and consider them not useful, important, or going to be successful. For example, last year at the French Open, a lot of people wrote Nadal off, said he wouldn't win, but he ended up winning. And then finally, you have to buckle up when the plane takes off, means to fasten, secure your seatbelt in a car, plane, etc. So explanation over. If you're finding these phrasal verbs useful, interesting, do make sure to hit that subscribe button, as I release phrasal verb video every Friday. When you're ready, let's practice and improve. Just pause the video and put one of the phrasal verbs from today's lesson into these sentences. Remember that you might have to change the form of the verb. And well done. If you said the traffic was terrible, so I decided to turn back and go home. If someone didn't buckle up in my car, I would say I'm not driving them. It's difficult to flag down taxis in my city at 3 a.m. I once ran over a bird in the countryside, and then I had to back up on a dead-end road because I couldn't turn around. And finally, some people write off cars because they drive them much too fast. So now pause the video and write, say or discuss the same sentences for you. And finally, today's question, when and where was the last time you flagged down a taxi? Write your answers in the comments, guys. Good chance to practice the phrasal verb and helps me to help this channel grow. So that's basically it for today. If you haven't done so already, do check out the original video on cars and transport phrasal verbs, and I'll see you in another video in the next couple of days. Until then, See ya.